This is New York City.
It was a very nice tour indeed.
Do you have to get back to your students?
Nah, they're probably at this moment weeping at the John Lennon thingy.
Central Park is for tourists.
I am a tourist.
That's right, you never did make it up here.
Nope.
I mean, to live.
No, I didn't. But you, professional writer.
Term is specialist.
What do you do?
I create an individual, personalized, viral marketing documentation.
Right. Question.
You know when you get those random spam emails, but they're from a person, not a company, and when you open it, it's like, hey man, sorry I missed you the other night. I've been really busy since I found this new mutual fund. Busy cashing checks. Right, so I designed those.
You a shill.
Well, I had to make a decision. Do I make a living as a writer, or do I not make a living as a writer?
Gotcha.
We can't all be John Irving,
Audrey.
but I get paid to write.
I'm sorry, Audrey. I didn't mean it like that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that either. Just people give me a hard time. They rag on me. Fuck. It is a really stupid job.
Beats teaching.
That it does. So, are we gonna talk about the elephant in the park?
Audrey.
That's why you called, isn't it?
No.
No?
No. Maybe.
Searching for absolution, Doc?
There are things that
Are you seeking forgiveness?
that I need to say.
You think
to
there's
you.
a hook?
I need you. I need you to know.
And I'm gonna let
I need
you
you to
off?
know that it wasn't meaningless.
There ain't no hook, Doc. There only is what is. And as far as backstories go, if I had written this in your class, you would have given me a C. It's not even a little interesting.
Nothing real.
Nothing real ever is. That's why we tell the truth.
You remember?
You were a great teacher. Nothing you did is going to change that.
I appreciate that.
Honestly, Doc, nothing you did really changed anything. Every gal has a tale of regret regarding her virginity. For the most part, we all gave it to the wrong guy.
I never said I was sorry.
Yes, you did. Many times.
I didn't mean it. Then.
Go for it.
I've been thinking. This is funny. I've constructed this. I've said this in my mind to your memory. That girl with the shocking magenta hair, like challenging me on everything.
Mahogany.
What?
The hair color was actually mahogany.
But being here, seeing who you are now, it's not the same.
We're not in class, Doc.
You say that we're not in class, but I'm about to say something that is going to sound like a lecture, and I promise you, I'm not trying to teach you anything. A man in his time plays many parts.
You've already referenced Shakespeare. Is that a record?
Bear with me. That always thought a bit trite to me. No real depth or revelation in that sentiment. We're all different parts. Baby, child, schoolboy.
Bean and slippered pantaloon.
Yes. But there's more in that speech than he lays out in those parts. We play different characters in our time. Roles in a long-running play, and those roles have a journey
This
of
is
their own.
your
And what's that journey?
apology?
Audrey! That man that I was then, that man was at the apex of a downward spiral. That man was accepting, not even accepting, acknowledging his own failure. The writer who couldn't get a writing job, who couldn't get published, who ended up at Podunk Nowhere U teaching a bunch of kids who could care less. And that was after I had spent nearly a decade slugging it out in the trenches and not achieving, not making, not succeeding at love, at art. And if I may just boil it down to a point here,
It's too late for
never really giving a shit anymore. So I did what I did.
You did.
delved. I affaired. And even when everybody found out and the whole thing exploded in my face, I still didn't even care. And when the chair sat me down and said, "You know this thing you're doing with Audrey,"
Do not say her name.
I thought,
She cheated on you the entire time. You know that, right?
yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
She won you like a goldfish at a carnival. I loved you.
I don't think the guild would have faded for you.
Would that have been so bad? At some point, I would have stopped being just a dumb kid and you would have gotten a whole bunch less awesome. And then maybe we could have met in the middle there as partners.
Not with the man I was then.
Finish your apology.
That act. What I did to you. Everything before, the degradation, and the aftermath,
No trace of goodbye.
that act, even though it didn't work out, was through that doomed relationship that I was able to let go of a lot of darkness that had been a part of me for longer than it hadn't. I was able to become a partner. Not a cheater, not a liar, not a fucking asshole piece of shit. And when she dumped me, I was able to move on pretty quickly because I knew, in the end, I loved her as best as I knew how.
Gross.
I won't bore you with all the petty trifles of my life, but suffice it to say, I have, at this moment, gotten my shit together. And in this moment, that's the role that I play. What I did to you, and that was the final act in the play that character was in. Do you see? Fucking you over was the last worst thing I ever did. I'm so very sorry.
There's nothing to forgive. Sometimes we just need to let it go. And not in a they got away with it, the injustice of it all kind of way, but in a I release you. You owe me nothing. Your absolution and penance is up to the universe now so that I can move on with my life kind of way. And I did that right after it happened.
Right after.
Maybe a couple of years.
So I don't need to do anything?
If you want, you could meet your son. You left so quickly that semester. You stopped talking to me. You moved so far away with her. I never got the chance.
Oh. Audrey.
Dude, relax. I'm totally messing with you.
Whoa! That is not funny. Oh.
It's actually a daughter.